Deiondra Sanders has been trending across the internet once again, and this time the story is not a simple celebrity headline. It's a deeply personal chapter involving love, heartbreak, boundaries, motherhood, and the painful decision to keep her ex, Jacquees, at a distance from their newborn son. What the world is now witnessing is not just celebrity drama, but a young mother stepping into the hardest and most protective role of her life. And if you've been following this journey, you already know. Nothing about Deiondra and Jacquees has ever been simple. Their story is one filled with highs, lows, private struggles, and public consequences. And now it has reached its most emotional turning point. To truly understand why things have escalated to this level, you have to rewind the story. Before the headlines, before the pregnancy, before the breakup. There was chemistry. Real, undeniable, magnetic chemistry. When Deiondra Sanders and Jacquees first crossed paths, it wasn't just a random celebrity interaction. It was two people entering each other's world from completely different angles. Deiondra, the daughter of Deion Primetime Sanders, raised with discipline, faith, and expectations. Jacquees, the R&B singer known for his smooth voice, flashy lifestyle, and a reputation for being unpredictable in love. From day one, the internet had opinions. Some were shocked at the age gap, some questioned their compatibility, and many warned that their personalities seemed too different to survive long term. But sometimes love, or what feels like love, doesn't care about warnings. Their connection was real. They laughed together, traveled together, posted each other, deleted each other, unfollowed each other, followed again. It was a roller coaster, visible to millions. The type of relationship that starts fun but slowly exposes cracks. And those cracks turned into real issues, different priorities, different lifestyles, different expectations. Deiondra always valued stability, transparency, and consistency. Jacquees by nature lived a fast-paced life, tours, studios, late nights, fan interactions, and the pressure of maintaining R&B heartthrob status. Over time, the back and forth became exhausting. They would be hot one month, cold the next. Public affection followed by sudden silence. Fans always sensed the tension. But behind the scenes, the situation was even heavier. There were arguments, misunderstandings, promises that didn't transform into actions, emotional highs followed by deep disconnections. And eventually, the breakup happened, quiet, private, and without a dramatic announcement. The two silently drifted apart. But life has a way of shifting everything in a moment you least expect, because not long after the breakup, Deiondra discovered she was pregnant. And that changed the entire trajectory of this story. When the world first began speculating about a possible pregnancy, Deiondra responded with complete silence. She made a conscious choice: protect her peace, protect her child, and protect her mental health. That's when people realized something deeper was happening behind the curtain. For a woman who grew up in the spotlight, who shared so much of her life publicly, to suddenly go private, that meant something. It meant she was choosing herself and her child above public perception. Those close to her revealed that Deiondra went through her pregnancy mostly surrounded by family support, not partner support. And that's when the emotional shift happened. A woman who had been patient, hopeful, forgiving, and willing to give chance after chance decided she wasn't willing to gamble with her baby's stability. She wasn't going to raise her son in a cycle of inconsistency or broken promises. She wasn't going to attach her motherhood to someone who wasn't ready to show up the way a father needs to. By the time her son arrived, Deiondra had already made a decision in her heart, one that many mothers eventually face. I will not allow chaos near my child. This is when the rumors started. Rumors that Deiondra had shut Jacquees out. Rumors that she told him he wouldn't be around the baby until he proved he could show up consistently. Rumors that she set boundaries so firm that even he didn't know how to break through them. And when the story hit social media, the internet caught fire. Some people supported her instantly. They said she was doing the right thing, that she was choosing stability over stress. They applauded her for protecting her son from the emotional rollercoaster she had been on for years. They saw a strong woman choosing peace, choosing structure, choosing a healthy environment instead of repeating patterns she had worked hard to heal from. But on the other side, critics came out swinging. Some accused her of acting from hurt rather than logic. Some said she was blocking Jacquees out because of their breakup, not because of his involvement. Some even argued that never keep fathers from their children, a debate as old as time. But here's the part the internet tends to forget. A mother knows what she has lived through. A mother knows the sleepless nights, the unanswered calls, the unfulfilled promises. A mother knows the emotional consequences of giving access to someone not ready to be consistent. And Deiondra. She has always been a woman who learns from her past. She has always been honest about her mistakes, her growth, her struggles. So when she made this decision, it wasn't out of spite, it was out of self-awareness. Meanwhile, Jacquees' behavior added fuel to the fire. Instead of coming forward with clarity, he went into cryptic mode. Emotional music clips, late-night captions, studio sessions that hinted he was hurting. Some people believed he wanted to be a father, but didn't know how to navigate the new boundaries. Others believed he simply wasn't ready for the responsibility. And then there was a third group, the ones who said he loved the idea of stepping up more than the work it took to actually do it. While the internet debated, one person remained silent but powerful. Deiondra Sanders, the patriarch, the protector, the man whose voice carries weight across sports, culture, and family. And if there's one thing people know about Prime, it's that he doesn't tolerate foolishness around his children or grandchildren. Insiders say he supported his daughter fully, reminding her she didn't need to settle or compromise her standards just because she had a baby with someone. Deion has always preached responsibility, effort, intention, and consistency. And if Jacquees wasn't bringing those things, then Prime wasn't losing sleep. Now, with the baby here, Deiondra has stepped fully into motherhood. A new version of her has emerged, softer yet stronger, gentler yet firmer. A woman who has outgrown childish drama. A woman who understands that being a mother means being a protector first. A woman who knows that love isn't about what looks good on Instagram. It's about what feels stable in real life. She has created a peaceful environment for her son, surrounded by cousins, uncles, aunties, grandparents, community, and genuine love. She has everything she needs for her baby to thrive. What she doesn't have, and what she refuses to allow, is inconsistency, unpredictability, and emotional instability. And this is the part critics often ignore. You cannot force a father to be a father. He has to choose it. He has to show it. He has to prove it. The door is not locked. The door is not sealed. But the door is guarded by boundaries, by expectations, by the responsibility of showing up in a child's life consistently. So the real question becomes, will Jacquees step up? Will he change? Will he prove himself worthy of being in his son's life? Or will he allow pride, ego, confusion, or immaturity to create a permanent gap? Only time will tell. And for now, Deiondra is standing firm. She's stepping into motherhood with strength, wisdom, and calm. She's not arguing online. She's not posting shade. She's not fighting for public sympathy. She is doing what real mothers do, protecting her child, her peace, and her future. In the end, this story is not about drama. It's not about headlines. It's not about public opinion. It's about a woman who learned her worth, a woman who refuses to raise her son in uncertainty, a woman who has chosen love, the quieter, softer, healthier kind, over chaos. And until Jacquees proves he can be the father their son deserves, Deiondra Sanders is standing tall, standing firm, and standing in her power, exactly where she needs to be.